Hello everybody, welcome to an exciting game of TFT. This is actually a game I previously recorded. I wanted to add in my own voiceover here because it was actually an interesting game. The end is well worth the wait. I don't want to spoil everything, but yeah, we got the multi-headliner one where you get the headliner gets multiple traits. So I was going to go with Corki. I found a Corki early. I think the two good ones here are either Corki or Annie. And I say Corki, I've never actually made it work except for this game, so I'm really excited that it actually kind of worked out. 8-bit's really kind of fun to do, but so my strategy here early on was, let me see, I had some, and it's, you kind of need this one. I got the insert coin augment there where they get the execute and they get the extra gold income. It's when you start out like I did with, you know, Superfan and an IE on the Corki, it does pretty well there. But yeah, every high score you get an increased chance to drop an extra gold there. So we're farming it. My econ, I didn't do incredibly well. I could have done better. And there was one point I thought I was going to be out pretty early. So you can see a couple of things on the screen that are interesting. The first is the outplayed logo there at the bottom. I actually didn't record this live, which is why I'm having to do this after the fact. So thankfully I used outplayed. This is not at all sponsored by them, but just kind of a, if you wanna have some sort of a replay system that doesn't you don't want to set up OBS or anything, outplayed's pretty good at for something like that. The other thing is the meta TF overlay that I have at the top right. It's pretty helpful for things like this, like comps you don't generally play. You're not sure, like, you know, what are the best items, etc. And you're going to see later on that it doesn't even matter based off of what I'm doing. So, but this is a pretty fun comp. I kind of think there's a few things that could be buffed, but it's one of those things where it's a tough one to balance, I think, because it has the tendency to go pretty hard here. And I probably should have made econ here. And I don't think I do. Let's see what I got from I think I grabbed another, no, I didn't make econ. I think I was thinking of running some sentinels, and I will run sentinel here late game. Even the other overlay is kind of suggesting that I do run, and that might be why I'm holding the Cassantes there, which at this point I wouldn't make econ, so it's probably fine. This was actually a really close one, but couldn't quite turn that one out. I remember this one because the Corki ult almost got me the victory. I think at some point I'm going to over-roll just a bit to find the Corki 3. And that's kind of the problem with these one-cost rerolls, is it can become nerve-wracking at trying to get it at the right time. Another victory there. I lost the one before this one though, just barely, so that kind of ruined my streak. But since I know that this is kind of a tricky tricky comp to go, I mean, it really helps that I got really good items here. Having a lot of health though is pretty helpful. I didn't do a whole lot of scouting this game, to be honest. But as there's a Masters player that I sometimes talk to, he says scouting is fake. I'm like, okay, makes sense. At my elo, there's not really, and that was another thing right there I just got. I think it's the bow. Yep, it is. Yeah, the lucky gloves there was a pretty big find there, because then I was like, oh, I don't need to worry about finding perfect items anymore. I do need to find some Corki items. That does actually slow me down here in a minute. But yeah, keeping your health high is pretty important with a comp like this. And I found the one negative thing is that it is cutting quite a bit. But I just found an Ezreal. I should say I think I was running Heartseal for a little bit. The Ezreal payout, or I hit an Ezreal and something else there from the payout there. So yeah, I think I'm getting ready to rotate and get Ezreal on the actual board there. No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been. I wasn't running Heartseal, so I don't actually remember how I. Oh, I just found it in the shop. I think that's all it was. I'm starting to get bench locked here. Yeah, this is when I'm really starting to feel like, okay, I need to hit the Corki and move along. I did finally switch off of the super fan. That was one of the things I rotated from, and it's for the best, but it does make you a little weaker to begin with. You can see I've rolled quite a bit. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say is that Outplayed, excuse me. It doesn't record the entire game. It kind of records clips, and that's kind of the downside of me having not recorded the entire game. So, not really getting to see some of the re-rolls and etc. Other than, you know, how much gold I have before. I'm at 44 right now. I think I re-roll here a little bit probably. Yeah, so Lucky Gloves was a pretty good pickup. I don't know why I wouldn't have slammed the glove on something. Another Lucky Gloves. Picked up a Mord 2 there, that's nice. We did hit the Corki 3 finally, that's good. I think I was trying to think of who the 8-bit goes on, and I knew I have another Lucky Gloves there on the side. I was saving that for Caitlyn, just so I didn't have to itemize her. I could have put it on the front line somewhere, but I think that Ezreal or MF is probably the best holder of this that spat. And I picked up Pandora's items here. My thought here was that I haven't found the Corki items yet, and I really need something on him. Plus I can always just roll for more gloves later on, and that'll be pretty helpful. I was checking the drop chance there. Wanting to know when I can get my big payout, because you have to get to level 10 and then you get one more, and it's a decent chunk to get to that, but you'll see I do actually make it there. It's pretty amazing. So with this comp, yeah, you want to kind of be running 8 bits, 4 big shots, and as many sentinels as possible. I probably should drop it's Ezreal. Other than that, I probably should be dropping to get more sentinels out there. Yeah, because I'm needing some survivability in the front line there. I don't really know what I got there. Another Riven. And it looks like I grabbed a crit so I could get Last Whisper on Corki, so that's good. Probably going to build exactly what it says up there, just the Guinsoo's, IE, and Last Whisper. Deathblade's pretty good on him too. Arguably, potentially better than Guinsoo's, maybe? I don't know, it's kind of 6 in one, half a dozen the other. I ended up, I think it was Blitzcrank that I had some items on. I ended up selling and thinking, well, here's the thing. What I actually want is a whole bunch of gloves, since I have, I have the Thieves Gloves. And it's really risky to do that. And it's here's the thing. When you are re-rolling components, Pandora's is pretty great because you're going to get exactly what you want at some point. if you're re-rolling full items, even you think about it, there's like what, 9 components or something like that. So it's like a 1 in 9 chance of you getting the thing you want. But getting, I think that, yeah, I have a bow on the bench there because I'm trying to get Gwinsu's. And the reason I'm not slamming it directly on the Corki is because I'm re-rolling full items. So if I hit Gwinsu's, I'm going to take it. You have like a 1 in 36 chance of hitting the item you want if you're re-rolling full items. So it's not as good. All right, this is where I start to, I'm not panicking yet, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, ugh, am I even going to make it to any type of payout here? There's so many different items here that are so many things that I need to have fall in place here. And there's the Gwinsu's. We finally got that. The Rage Blade. And I think I rolled another Thieves Glove there, which is nice. Starting to position a little bit for an Akali that's on someone's team. Once again, yeah, thanks for if you guys have made this far in the video, thanks for watching. I generally do like to have, oh, I'm 1 away from the Riven 3. I generally like to have more of a live video thing, but I haven't been recording lately just because I'm kind of in that position where there comes a plateau for me, just as far as like I don't have a whole lot of time to play sometimes, so I kind of have to just play when I can, and generally what I've been playing has been pretty rough for climbing. I think the absolute best time to climb is whenever everyone else is on, because in general there's going to be more people on. And that means there's going to be more likely for you to get matched against people who are at your own skill level rather than up, or people who are, look, this is theory. I don't know if it's actually true or not. I feel like I do better on like Saturdays during the day than I do either during weekdays or weekday nights. I think more people play during the weekend. So that's just my own personal theory. But League, I think, is opposite of TFT in that regard, because I think you want to have the serious players, because then you have more of a shot at getting them on your team. But what do I know? Yep, so we need to get to level 9 so that I can get 4 Sentinel out there. That's going to be a pretty big boost to the whole team, really. Ezreal needed to have the, not needed, but he's the one who's holding the 8-bit logo, I keep saying logo, but the 8-bit emblem. So because I can't build any other items on him and he's going to be holding that, I need to have, I figured I would just build items on him rather than whatever. You can see we've already gotten 3 lucky gloves on the front there. There's me commenting that I haven't seen the 8-bit payout yet. So definitely should be rolling a little. My econ's not great, so I'm kind of trying to get it up. There's like, all right, look, I'm not going to play for first. I'm going to play for top 4. I'm getting close to that point, but I need to probably Riven 3. I need to hit that. I need to probably hit the Ezreal there. Let's see, what did we hit? We hit a, I think I traded out some stuff. We did hit the Riven there. We hit the Kate 2. I might have had that last time, though. I'm seeing Corki's still doing the most damage, despite having a Kate 2. I think we don't win this one. Yeah, not quite. Getting pretty close here. I think at some point here, I decide, no, I need to really position well and start to, I knew I was going against this guy. I moved everybody to the left so that way I could knock some of his little units out there. This was a little nerve-wracking, because this is, even though it's a ghost board, this could have sent me out. So that's what we need there. We need a level to 9. We have free Gwinsu's on the side there, but I think I'm still trying to roll for more gloves. chatting with the other guy in there. You know, this is the thing I do like. You know, I'm sitting there chatting with the guy, and like, oh, he's like looking forward to the payout. I thought he had me. This is the Akali team, but I positioned pretty well. Put my more meaningless units off to the side there. Here comes. I made it to the PvE round. I knew if I made it to the PvE round, I probably could get to see the payout. And there I am. I'm about, I think, 30,000 away from the payout. That's pretty close. Yes, I did a little rotation there, made it to level 9, just to secure the fact that I should be safe. This one was a really close one here, as far as hitting the payout there, but I'm like 1,000, 10,000 off. I was just gonna say though, it's nice being able to say, okay, what you don't get this type of oh, there he goes. I hit it just now. You don't get this type of interaction with people in League. You get it with TFT players though. It's nice. All right, so you're about to see the payout. I knock him down to like 1 HP. So here we go. So check this out. It knocks out gold and gold and gold. You missed it too. It already knocked out a I didn't even see the duplicators, to be perfectly honest. It just keeps going though. This gold just keeps coming. There goes another Tactician Crown. I kind of wished, like, this has happened. Obviously, I wish it happened earlier. It's certainly a win con there. Like, I got. Let me just go back here. I'll show you. I got 2 Tac Crowns, 2 duplicators, well over 100 gold. I think this thing just keeps paying out. I honestly don't 100% know, but it's insane value on that. And there you go, GG, first place. Guys, this one was a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys have hit your payouts before on this, and I'll see you guys next game.